So as you're creating music, right, being labeled the quickness, where do you go? How have you been able to channel your focus, channel your creativity, channel your, like, I need to, Is it listening to the music first, listening to yourself first, going into it with what you're going through, and then you're able to dump that into the work? What is it?
I think recently was probably the first time that I actually like tapped in to some personal things that I was dealing with for this album, Revenge. But for the most part, the songs sort of like tap me on the shoulder and be like, hey, this is what I want to say. This is the song that wants to manifest today. It's very much like channeling, like you get in a zone. I'm sure you felt that before,
Yeah.
you know, as an athlete, just like when you making those split-second decisions. I've heard somebody say that before, where you don't know how you just did that, but it happened, and it was some amazing stuff. And even that moment for you is like, that was crazy. You know, that happens to me in the studio when I'm just like, I just open up and I'm vulnerable to whatever feeling wants to come out, whatever noise, sound.
Yeah.
That's how I came up with my little signature yee that I always do, just being silly. Just see what wants to come out. And a lot of times that's the thing, whatever make me laugh, giggle, whatever make the people in the room have a visceral reaction, it normally will do that for everybody.
So, damn, that's crazy. So a lot of times in my life, being in college, not knowing how to express myself or really compartmentalize my feelings, it was Beyonce's Sasha Fierce album. And I was like, yo, it's a whole different sound on one album, and then it was another album. It was a 2-discer. Back in the day, you had 2 discs. And then it was like a whole nother, this was like, If I Was a Boy, on that one.
Okay, I hear you.
And then another one was like, dun, 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 like the radio, my radio, something like that, whatever it was. And I was like, yo, bro, I'm not enough just being, at that time, people knew me as Cam. I was like, oh, not enough. It didn't take me until going to the NFL to realize, like, bro, I gotta give myself another version of myself. And that's where Boogie came from, Ace Boogie. Because I used to watch Paid in Full. I was like, damn, we're number one. I'm like, okay, cool.
Bro, baby.
Like, straight up. And that person was my outlet to be able to not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm training, and any athlete, any person who knows that you gotta go to a dark place, you can't go to a dark place being Cam. Because Cam is responsible for Chosen, Shakira, China, Pumbaa, Caesar, damn Suge, they're my kids. I can't go around them being Boogie, you feel what I'm saying? So as I'm growing and understanding my emotions, I'm like, bro, like, I need a dog to come out. And people need to understand when I like flip that switch, this ain't the person that you used to. Right? That person will come out in game days. That person will come out during training time. That person will come out in training camp. And it was, I don't give a fuck about you. I want to shit on you. That's not Cam, that's Boogie. You feel me? So as you're explaining this side of like, yo, I had to,
Yeah, no, it get like that sometimes. Like when I'm in the studio, I don't play.
yeah.
I'm not hanging out. We not partying. This is not the club. I'm in here to work. I'm not trying to be in here all day. I'm trying to get what I need to get done. Please move. Like, you know, if I start feeling like people are in my way, I'll be like, oh, so what y'all about to do? You know, because I'm very much a sniper when it comes to, I know how to make a song, you know? So if I feel like you're getting in the way of that, I'll turn off the faucet.
Go to the whole valve.
I'll just turn it off. I'll be like, yeah, you know what, let's call it. Let's come back tomorrow. Like, don't bring them back. No, they cannot come back. But I don't play. Like, if you've ever been in a room with me, you can't be shy. If you have an idea, say it. You know, because I'm also very tactful. Like, I'm very respectful of the magic, right? I know that it's not coming from me.
Yeah.
I'm just channeling. So if you say something that I might not agree with, I'll be like, let's try it. But I think we could beat it. Or I think can we do better? Can we go deeper? It's not hitting me. Like, you know, I know how to encourage my co-writer, you know, or whoever I'm working with at the time, because I never want to cause you to sort of like go back into your shell, right? Yeah. So the whole time, if we worked together before, we just jump right in. We ain't got no shame.
They already know there's a rapport there.
It's like back and forth. Like, you know, when you're practicing, you want somebody who's good.
Yeah.
So that you can actually, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Learn. Like, oh, that was nice. I saw what you did there.
Yeah.
I want somebody who's going to give me that, you know? I don't always want to be the person giving that. You know what I mean?
No, I'm yes. Like, it's so fulfilling to hear because I haven't been able to verbalize that because I want that for my team. Challenge is not negativity, right?
It's not being a yes man either, but it's knowing when you are tapping into something special and respecting it enough not to step all over it with your ego and your selfishness, right? Because it's very selfless. I say all the time, like, really, in my position, it is a service. I'm in a service position because although I'm using my gifts, right, and I want to be acknowledged for my contributions to a certain extent, right, I'm here to give people a show and entertain. I'm here to help you through, you know, whatever you're going through with my words and my melodies. Right. When I come and do things like this, I'm here helping you, you know, grow and build your platform. It's a very service, or I have to give of myself.
But I think what I'm talking about is a little bit premature to what you're talking about. And I'm meaning, like, as you're creating, we're creating right now, right? Or this scenario that I'm trying to create. If I'm bouncing something off you or you're bouncing something off me, I'm not saying no just because I don't believe in it. I'm saying no because I want you to make me believe in it more. You see what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I have an unbelievable team here at Iconic Saga. And it takes a lot of people to understand, like, I call it, they need to know how to dance with me. They need to know my language. It's like Cam saying, nah, that ain't it. He ain't gonna do it. The people who really know me, he'll do it. But y'all ain't presenting it to him in a way where he needs to see it. He's not seeing how y'all trying to get him to. So the first time a person presents something to me, it's like, it could be devastating. It could be like, damn, bro, like, this is a good ass idea. And for me, I'm like, man, hell no, I don't want to do that shit. But the people who know me is like, all right, bet. So what you want? I want blase, 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 blase. All right, cool, boom. Write that down, boom. A day, too late, boom, come back. Hey, now listen to me now. Hear me out. They present an idea. And you get to, hell yeah, I do that shit. Let's rock and roll with it. You feel me? It's the same thing as just understanding the dance.
Yeah, no, I've definitely had situations where it feels like the person who is presenting something to me is just trying to get an idea off and not necessarily doing things that resonate with me or that align with my values, morals, vision, things like that. Yeah. So I completely understand what you're saying there, but I do think at a certain point, you know, at least this is where I am in my life. I'm through talking. I'm through talking. Okay. I'm just doing. You know what I'm saying? So if you would like for me to stop what I'm doing to come over here and do what you want, you gonna have to have your stuff together before you come. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't want to do no type of.
Ain't no more pro bonos.
Not even just that. I don't want to fix nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, when you're tapped in and you're following following that frequency, right? Yeah. It's so magical that anything that feels forced, or if I get that little cringe, like, even a little bit, I don't want to do it.